since this current government have come into power, headed by currently the British Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Sir Keir Starmer, will have been accused of all sorts of things. It's been a shambles, let's be honest, since the very start. And then, of course, we had two-tier Keir, never hear Keir, free gear Keir, you know, the sort of thing. And the ministers that he has around him are shambolic and lunatic in their own doing. We have Rachel Reeves, the current Chancellor of the Exchequer, who seemingly is good with numbers but can't remember exactly how long she worked at the Bank of England. That's frightening to say the least, right? And then we had the Business Secretary claiming that he was a solicitor for many years, but suddenly he's gone to dust, hasn't he? Because he's now going to be held accountable. Now we have this woman, yes, Shabir Mahmood, who's apparently the Justice Minister or Secretary. She's the one, of course, who's let all of these unvetted people back out on the streets from the British prisons. Frightening what's now walking amongst you, all thanks to her, because they want to bring the prison population down. How about building some more prisons so that we can keep the people that we put in prison originally under the other government to protect us from not being on the streets? But no, this is Shabir's very good plan. This is the thing, you see. But now she's revealed, as you may have read or heard, the two-tier system justice. And this is basically this. If you're a white, straight male, well, then you've got problems, because basically the judges are being coerced, suggested, as ever, allegedly, to rethink. However, if you are from a minority background or indeed a transgender person, well, you can go very quietly on those people if you want. Now, here's where the story gets really interesting.
Turning to the new sentencing guidelines that's been published alongside this statement, which will make a custodial sentence less likely for, and I quote, ethnic minorities, cultural minorities, and faith minority communities. Why is the Justice Secretary enshrining this double standard, this two-tier approach to sentencing? This is an inversion of the rule of law. We on this side of the House believe in equality under the law. Why?
Because what you have to remember with the Justice Minister is really simply this. It's all about her own ambition, right? That's the reason why she wants to get the prison system down. She sees herself, according to sources, as a very much future Labour first female Prime Minister. I kid you not. And when you look at it and you see the people that we've now got in power, the ones like Angela Rayner, who's also had a hand in the free cookie jar, you can understand. Now, of course, this got exposed by the Conservative Party and Robert Jenrick, who's done a splendid job in highlighting this. But according to sources, it's really just been sort of whitewashed away and will eventually stick for the duration of course, this particular government. Moving forward, Shabir, whatever she's called, the bottom line is she says that she's going to look into it. It doesn't need to be looked into, it needs to be scrapped. But the true idea is that she's trying to make sure that the voting system, the one that she wants to keep on side, the one which of course is the minority, she believes that they will vote for her and the party moving forward into the future, keeping this current Labour government in power for another 4 to 5 years. What she doesn't realise, and this is the problem of course with people who are put in positions of power that are not necessarily that clever, is that they're already working on their own party political people, and that doesn't include her. They see her too much part of the establishment and the system. So whether she may look towards her brothers and sisters, thinking that they're going to support her in the future, it could be her that feels she's been on the other side of the law. Either way, this is a shameless case of two-tier justice, and more importantly, one that's not going away, particularly if you are white, straight and middle-aged. Now, how do you feel about that, living in Keir Starmer's Great Britain? Neil Sean, Whitehall, London.